and they're all out there just flying around. Hey guys, it's me, Florida Girl. Welcome to another great adventure. I love kayaking with wildlife, and today is an exceptional day. There are manatee all around me. I'm in the Swanee River, and we're going to paddle upstream toward Manatee Springs State Park and the crystal clear water where the manatee often go to get out of the cold water of the river. Join me for this adventure. Oh, you're not running away too fast, are you? Well, I stopped and put the kayak up. The water is one of the lowest levels I think I've ever seen it in this area right now. Took a walk and found myself at an outhouse. Used said outhouse in the middle of the woods. You never know. Checked out an abandoned campsite. Somebody's been here, just not right now. And now I am back on my hike, wandering through the state park. And if you're wondering why these pine trees are charred and black, it's not just bad lighting. These trees were part of a prescribed burn at one point in time, and the remnants are left behind. It is spring in Florida. All the trees have their tiniest of little flowers out in bloom. Here we see a quirky oak tree struggling to get up there to the light. Time has taken its toll on this poor old tree. Its branches are falling down to the ground, and it won't be long before the whole thing is gone. And of course, this wouldn't be a Florida Girl video if I didn't show you some beautiful native Florida plants. Here are some palm scrubs. And one that's taken over and growing into a little tree. Well, for the most part, my hike has turned out to be more of a service road than a trail. But this is more of a trail than a service road when it comes to a lot of our trails in Florida, which are blatantly right out in the sunshine. At least we got some trees here and some information. Actually ran into a couple of hikers just a little while ago. Other crazy people out here wandering around in the woods. Look at what I found. Follow this trail. Because I'm not the only one who's discovered this and had to go check it out. A palm tree growing in the middle of a sinkhole. So as I'm walking along, I keep coming across these little yellow flowers here. There you go, now you can see the guy. So as I'm walking along, I keep coming across these little yellow flowers, and they smell beautiful. But I cannot find where the source is. Let me show you around. When you look around, no, when you look up, there's not much going on up here either. So I'm not sure where these little guys are blowing in from, but they're beautiful and they're very fragrant. Check this thing out. We've had one of these in the backyard before. They're called century plants, and that thing is every bit as pokey as it looks. That is a beautiful one. Listen. About this great swampy view. And it wouldn't be a trail in Florida if there wasn't a little mud involved. This is called Fence Line Trail. There's the fence. And on both sides are cypress swamps. And the bright green leaves. Spring is starting. Somebody's been back here and left some big old ruts. Park rangers. And this is one of my favorite trees. I love the base of these things. I wish you could smell this. No, it's not a stinky swamp. It's just a very deep, earthy, dirt type of scent. I was walking by so fast, and then I looked over at this little tree with these tiny bell-shaped flowers. And I just had to stop and take a look and share it with you. Well, I'm huffing it back toward the kayak. It's not going to be a difficult ride back to the FJ at all. The current was just phew today. So I'm hoping that I can still see some manatee before the end of this adventure. Stay tuned, you never know. Understand that the people in back of me have gathered for the manatee that's in the water. But these guys, check them out. Some of them standing up there with their wings all spread. And they're all out there just flying around. And right there's one of our Florida favorites. See if I can zoom in over here. Just hanging out in the sun with his little bird friends. Hey guys, look at this. Isn't that interesting that that gator doesn't want anything to do with those birds? Yet he could clearly snap at one of them at any time. This is some great wildlife footage, guys. Not everybody gets to see stuff like this. I am so happy to share this with you. You hear that little woof? Sounds like a dog bark. I think there's another gator over there protecting a nest. These big old birds remind me of my chickens. Right now there's a pair right up above me, kinda, having an argument. And again, all of that, and nothing seems to faze our friend the gator. Hear those big wings flapping? I think they're all just as curious about me as I am about them. National Geographic, eat your heart out. All good adventures must come to an end. And unfortunately this time, I didn't see a manatee worth showing you. So, I got to show you a whole bunch of other great wildlife. And another great view as we exit this crazy park. And they're all out there just flying around.